Hello everyone, my name is Akshay Verma and my topic is stack and its operations. Mainly the question we are going to talk only about this stack push and pop operation. So we have already been heard the word stack. Stack means it is a kind of storage of element, storage of element of case storage of data. So data means stack mainly refers to it is a kind of linear data structure. Means the data will be stored in a sequential manner. When one by one it will go to store. The stack mainly follows the principle LIFO last in first out. That means last जो in हुआ होगा वही first out होगा. Means if I consider if teacher has something asked to submit a copy, just consider a case if the teacher have asked to submit a copy then of student. So the student will submit one by one. So it will be in a step-by-step form. So topmost copy of the student will be taken first out. So just brief about stack. You have just you're going to store use just going to speak a brief means because just make just understand that make you understand that just make a diagram of stack and then just explain the principle like LIFO principle going to explain. So it is like it's considered a stack. This is a stack and LIFO means the last end. तो लास्ट इन हुआ होगा वही फर्स्ट आउट होगा इसका मतलब कि आपका जो जो जिस स्टूडेंट ने लास्ट कॉपी एंटर हुई रखी होगी उससे ऊपर वही फर्स्ट आउट होगी. Stack basically it is this was only. So stack mainly consists of two kind of functions: insertion and deletion. Insertion mainly means first the inserting element. Like inserting the element will be going to form by the push operation, and in deletion of element will be formed by the pop operation. Pop means just removal and removal of element, deletion of element, and push means insertion of element. Peak operation, stack mainly consists of the peak operation also. Peak means it is just going to show the element that is at the topmost element. Topmost element will be going to show by the peak operation. Display means the stack element will be shown one by one from the stack. That's it. Nothing so special about these functions. If you so talking a little bit of that, and it is also considered is empty condition, is empty case. Is empty case means it going to check whether the stack is empty or not. Before starting any function, or we can say before starting any stack, whether firstly we need to check whether it is full or whether it is full or empty. Empty, it is if it is empty, then that is good to go for the push operation. And if it is just overflow condition, it will not going to push because it is already in limits. So it will not going to adjust it, not going to allow the student element in stack. So stack can be already we discussed. Stack can be stored in a form of two types of element, two types of process like dynamic and static. Static just means of the static means we already defined the space for storing element. Dynamic means we can change the element at a runtime, or we can whenever we want to, whenever according to our need. That's it. So just giving the brief of the push and pop operation through the following diagram. Like if I consider this diagram, and if you want to push operation at top, we already know it is top we already pointed to -1. Top equals to -1 position. Top value always fixed at a -1 position, but it is just for the initial value stop is always -1. Whenever we want to push element, then we need to firstly increase the top value and then we want to push that element. So if you want to push 2, then the 2 element will be firstly top value becomes plus, the top value becomes 0, top 0 पर 2 value आ जाएगी. And again want to push 3, then top equals to 1 plus top plus and top equals to 1, and they want to push element 3, then element 3, then similar way push 5, then push 4. ऐसे करते करते हम लोग टॉप एलिमेंट पे आ जाएंगे, टॉप मोस्ट पे आ जाएंगे. उसके बाद हम लोग एलिमेंट बिल्कुल एंटर नहीं होगा. इसका मतलब कि हम लोग का सिंपली ओवरफ्लो कंडीशन हो जाएगी. And that's it. The limit will be over, and the stack of pop push operation will be over. Now, if I consider the population means refers to the removal of element from the stack. So, if I want to remove the element, just decrease the value, just call a function top and just decrease value of top. Top value decreases and top like consider and value with topmost element of tab or top value is 4. So if you want to delete element then pop, then just 7 will remove, 4 will remove, 5 will remove, 3 will remove, 2 means जैसे एंटर हुए थे वैसे ही रिमूव होंगे, मतलब जैसे 7 टॉप मोस्ट एलिमेंट वही पहले रिमूव हुआ। आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट द the basic principle of the stack means LIFO means last in first out, last जो एंटर हुआ तो भाई हम लोग बाहर जाएगा, तो लास्ट 7 एंटर हुआ था हम लोग का, तो पॉपुलेशन हम लोग वही बाहर चला जाएगा। The population do not require any type of argument in this because it's just deleting the element. Push append require argument because it is going to store element. So now we just consider a case, we can just consider function of the push and population, peak operation. Just one bit of peak operation, or I already told what it is going to display the topmost element of the stack. And display function is going to store the element of the stack full rest of this stack. So for the pop operation, for a push operation of the push operation means some insertion of element in a stack. So I have used the as a defined and five means I have used a pre-processed active, that is it is a kind of micro definition for like n value has a 5, it is declared these all three has a defined and find t stack and bracket n is we're going to store n value of n means n value that will that I defined 5 means stack value is 5. It is fine global because it will going to act, it will going to accessible on the function. So it is that's why it is defined globally, so it can be used in every function. Like push function, we are going to store this array, and top value is going to always come, we have to use in the push operation, peak in pop operation. So void push, and we have already been declared this function in void main function like switch case. Switch case पता है हम लोग को it is a many different program. So that's why in this case I'm not written a switch case because it is a user choice. So just call the function push operation, pop operation, peak operation, display operation. We can just use this in switch case function, not switch case function. Like push, break, pop, break, peak, break, and display break, and this we have already been familiar with the word switch case, no? Like that we can use this and we can call this function with the one. So if we want to push the element, then we need element x means l value. If we want to push element, that means we need the required value that we going to insert. So I just made the printf function data and scanf, and just call the function scanf and for entering the value of data from the user. So firstly the function will go to check whether the top whether the stack is empty or not. Because if it is the top value is n minus one, n minus one, that means empty or not. If top n minus one, that means it is overflow condition with no element there, no other element can be possible. And and if it top minus, then it is empty. That means it is underflow condition. Underflow condition means you are good to go for such an element. So just enter how to insert element. If case we have just checked about how the whether the element can be inserted or not. So if it is not true, then we can else case I have already told about push operation. Firstly top pop is increases, and then the and top is increases, then insertion element take place. So if it top plus plus and stack top x means stack के टॉप के अंदर x आ जाएगी, x वैल्यू जो हम लोग यूज लेंगे जो यूज स्टोर कराएगा हम लोग। अगर मान लिया मैंने स्टैक है तो टॉप इनिशियल वैल्यू -1 थी, तो टॉप वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी हम लोग के प्लस प्लस, दैट मींस द टॉप वैल्यू इज 1, top value is 1, and we're going to store element is 2, जो हम लोग यूज एंटर कराएंगे। But similarly 1 the top value is equal to, again if you again call the function pop push operation, then again at the top value become plus plus, top value top become 1, and we're going to again store the element with the user store not. And similarly the same way that it will come at a topmost element. So further the topmost element, if it didn't topmost element, then no other case can be possible, no other element can push. So it will come under the underflow condition, and it will just come terminate the loop. So now all about this all about push operation. And now pop operation means removal of element, removal of topmost element. So the topmost, because already know that it will going to follow the LIFO operation. LIFO means last in first, और जो last in हुआ होगा वही first out होगा। last में 7 हुआ था, top value 4 पे और top value max value 5 थी, तो it could मिला के 0 to 4 enter होंगी values। तो टॉप वैल्यू हम लोग के टॉप वैल्यू 4, तो उस पर हम लोग 7 था, तो वही मेरा पहला पॉप होगा, वही पहला पॉप होगा हम लोग का। तो इन अ सिमिलर वे And in the pop question, we're going to check whether the whether firstly the top firstly the well, we check an underflow condition, and for condition we're only going to check through the top value through the top value top when become -1 top equals to -1. If it from -1, then it is called underflow condition. Underflow condition, and if it is not true, then it will case under and if it case else case, and top simply just perform the top minus minus. Top minus minus means the last element will be 4, so top minus minus, then top value is 3, then 2, then 1, then 0. That will in a similar way the top population can take place of we're going to this pop and this for checking whether the formation form not be just return the printf function. So कुछ भी लिख सकते हो, लाइक मैंने बोला कि पॉप सक्सेसफुली मीन्स इससे पता चल जाएगा हम लोग कि स्टैग में आपका वैल्यू पॉप हुई है कि नहीं. सिंपल लॉजिक, सिंपल बिल्कुल लॉजिक सिंपल. Now like I told peak operation, peak of return the top element, like if we double is 3, and will then we're going to return element of as a print element at the stack top 3. This stack value 3 पे क्या है 6 है, तो वही print हो जाएगा सीधे 6 पे, मतलब peak operation हो जाएगा. Now I'm going to perform the display function. Display function for as well display function के लिए हम लोग को initial value टॉप मोस्ट एलिमेंट लेनी पड़ेगी, बट टॉप पे जो वैल्यू लास्ट वैल्यू होगी टॉप की वहां से लेकर 0 चलानी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि -1 पे हम लोग पता है कि टॉप पे -1 अंडरफ्लो कंडीशन आती है और स्टैक हम लोग एंटी हो जाएगा. सो मैंने यहाँ पे आई को स्टॉप कर दिया, आई टॉप कर दिया, तो आई ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 एंड आई माइनस माइनस कर दिया. सो ये इट फोर केस है, तो जब तक चलेगा जब तक हम लोग की टॉप वैल्यू 0 नहीं आती. 0 के मतलब तब तक चलेगा जब तक हम लोग टर्मिनेट तब तक जो होगा तब तक हम लोग का टॉप वैल्यू और आई की वैल्यू -1 नहीं हो जाती. तो -1 है तब तब तुरंत टर्मिनेट कर देगा लूप और वो स्टैक के बाहर आ जाएगा, जस्ट लूप के बाहर आ जाएगा. देखिए मेरा प्रिंटफ का परसेंटेज डी हो गया स्टैक वैल्यू ऑफ 5. स्टैक वैल्यू 5 मींस स्टैक की वैल्यू आई मतलब होता है यहाँ पे जो टॉप वैल्यू थी. टॉप वैल्यू कितनी थी इनिशियल में, टॉप वैल्यू थी मेरी 4. तो टॉप वैल्यू 4 पे जो वैल्यू होगी वो प्रिंट हो जाएगी. then again going to decrease value of I means decreases, then I value will become 2, then 1, then 0, then similar way the value will be written from of stack location I, and then stack stack 3, stack 2, stack bracket 2, bracket 1, bracket 0, and we'll stack -1, then we'll cannot terminate the loop and go into out of the loop. So these are all about the stack hota hai. And mainly we are going to mainly the stack applications be it the stack stack means LIFO means होता है कि it will help in reversing the string. but various applications they can be used in stack हम लोग हर जगह यूज करते हैं. लाइक मैंने कह दिया कि मैं इसको undo करके अमल करना, जो पहले लिखा था जो तुम हटा दिए हो वही फिर से अंडू कर दो. अंडू कर दो मतलब कि वही तुम फिर से ले आओ. अंडू जस्ट अंडू इट विल यूज अंडू फंक्शन. रिवर्स इट विल हेल्प इन reversing the string. And also its stack also helps in perform the infix and prefix operation. um, uh, Prefix and infix operation. So these are all about stack and stack and push and pop operation. And I wanted to develop or already and discuss about the stack and its applications also. Application mainly three operation. Three operation it will stack can be used like in reversing the string, and infix and prefix notation can be easily found by using stack operations, and it helps undo the condition. So these are all about stack and its operations, and these are all about. So thank you.